There we go. Hey everyone, how's it going? It's a Thursday, so good job for making it almost all the way through the week. Only got one more day. Um, Man, that's taking a while, isn't it? Well, while that goes, just wanted to let everyone know that tomorrow will be a slightly shorter stream than normal, aka a normal length stream, because we normally go for a pretty long time on Friday. But it will be a little shorter tomorrow as I have things that I need to do in the evening. Not a big deal, but there's that. And Thursday and Friday streams next week will be a little longer than normal. Uh, you can join the Discord and get updates about when exactly those will start. They will probably start earlier than normal as I do not have to work. So I can spend those first couple days of my long weekend with you all. I hope that you are okay with spending some time with me. If not, then don't show up. Big head scratcher there. All right. With that, though, I think we're all good to go ahead and get started. So, as you can see, we actually have an attempt counter now. I did go back through all of the footage. I think that's right. If I'm not, drop a comment about it. Let me know where we're at. All right, with that, let's go ahead and get rolling. All right. I think we've been here before. We are going to grab Mossel. Although I'm kind of starting to debate if a fire starter wouldn't be better. Just to get us moving. But Mossel's really good against the first gym. Though we do typically wind up getting another grass type. I wonder what this is. Let's see. Oh, Sphealing Cave Treason. It's the most common thing anyway, so not a huge gain there, but it's cute. Let's actually check out our Mossel. Adamant Nature. So it's a big attacking boy. Pretty decent stats overall. Probably switch over to, well, really Mossel's more of a tanky boy than a punchy boy, so we will probably be swapping that out later, but for right now, just fine. All right, let's see where we're at here. All right, the hope is Zigzagoon. I have not had one in a couple runs. Okay, Rattata, that's fine. Does it have Guts? Or it does not have Runaway, which is good for us. I think our attack is higher. Oh, they're the same right now. Nature and IVs aren't really coming into effect yet. Okay, good damage, but that is about a third, so we're not going to be able to hit it again. Otherwise, it will go down to a crit. Alrighty. Nice. Okay, now we can check out our Rattata at least. Let's find out what we got going here. Guts would be good, but it is very hard to use prior to Gym 2. And in Gym 2, Rattata's not. Rattata is great. Lonely Nature, so up attack, down defense. That's pretty alright. Those are awful IVs. Those are really bad. But we do have plus attack, so that's good. We're not really tanky anyway, so I feel like the defense is fine. Guts is solid. Hopefully we can use that. I've mentioned it before, but I will mention it again for new people. Rhyme is the one that made this game. He'll probably stop in at some point. And he actually instituted a code for the Poké Centers so that if your Mon has Guts, it won't heal the status effect. So if you're poisoned or burned, you can leave that on your Mon while still using the Poké Center, which is, it also works for Poison Heal, Toxic Boost, Flare Boost, stuff like that, which is great, and I don't know why the main games don't have it, because it's really, really nice. All right, that does give us our first, or our encounters prior to the first rival fight, unless we get a little lucky. Don't really know if it's good to get lucky here. We got a Pokeball. Okay. There's a 25% chance for that to be a Pokemon of a randomly of I don't want to say a random list because it is, there's an encounter table for it. It's hard to get them. Trubbish is the most common. But we have used Garbodor to some pretty decent effectiveness in this. I don't even think it got buffed. I might be wrong. Alright, that lets us get out here. I'm scared. I have a Discord notification, and normally that means that Rhyme has sent me something. Normally people don't message me while I'm streaming. Alright, but that gives us... Oh, the thing we picked up is the Uncommon Candy, another item instituted by Rhyme that works like rare candies, but it doesn't let us go past the level cap, which is fantastic. We are going to take this over Tackle, because Growl and Growth might have use. Bite is just better for us than Tackle. Has a flinch chance, does good damage. We will take... That way we have a physical grass type move and a healing move still. So Tackle is actually better than Bite damage-wise on Rattata. However, we shall get rid of the Tail Whip. Because that still gives us a flinch chance, and it gives us the opportunity to hit ghost types. Which, to be fair, not many right now. What it also does is allows us to hit light for super effective damage. Yeah, these little headbutt trees are pretty sweet, but we don't have headbutt yet, so. Yeah. Grab that. Here we go. This. Oop. Bonk. Rattata. Alright, there's a Rossberry. Oh, I said no, apparently. Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and get some berries on these guys. In theory, Muscle can solo. However, I actually think I want Rattata to see if we can't get a burn off the fire type starter. I have no explanation for what just happened there, other than I'm dumb. There we go. Alright. We always save before important fights, just in case the world breaks. Hasn't happened in a while, but that doesn't mean that it can't. So, yes, please. The music in this is so good. Alright, yeah, it does have Runaway. We're actually gonna go Bite for the flinch chance. Does eat its berry. Do we get the flinch? We do. Fantastic. And now Quick Attack should kill. Because Bite was non-stab. Let's go Tackle. Well, yeah, because Quick Attack is the same damage as Bite. I think we need just a little bit extra damage. Nice. Okay. We're going to go with the slightly lower damage here and try to get a burn off this thing. That is scratch and very rude. Please use Ember. Ooh, does it know that I have guts? It might not click Ember. Oh, okay, there we go. All right. I was wondering if it wasn't going to click Ember because it knew I had guts. I think we're still good to 1, right? That was not correct. Bonk. Okay, down it goes. I bet there's something in the code that it does not like to click Ember as much, even though it does more damage, because it has the potential to make us a lot stronger. That would be my guess. The AI in this is a little strange sometimes. It does there's been a handful of times that it does things very unexpected. And there's been a handful of times that even Rhyme has not agreed with what the AI has done. There we go. Yes, we want the water monkey for once. Probably the only time anyone has ever wanted the water monkey. Ah, we filled out the questionnaire. Let's go ahead. That's not what I wanted. Let's go ahead and buy 5 repels. So that's an investment for later. Go ahead and heal. Okay. Talk to Cora. This is very important. And then we're going to be a horrible person and take all of this little girl's berries. Talk to this lady. Talk one more time. We get free honey. Oh. Hi, Ryan, by the way. Glad that you're here. And I just want to say, called it on the AI read. Does explain why it kept flipping back and forth, too. So, that's neat. Very smart, too. Alright, we are going to click the correct buttons and swap Mossel in front. Do a little bit of pokey searching here, as you are able to get a Honestly. My message not go through. I just saw it. Saw the message about guts and Marvel scale. I have seen no other message. Weird. I don't know why I would do that. The internet around where I live has been really weird today. I got to work and it was down for 2 hours and I couldn't do anything. I just sat there and organized the same like 7 papers for 2 hours. It was an enjoyable time. Alright, we get the old rod. Nice. Bum, bum, bum. Go. I think this is, yeah, Scary Face. I don't know if I've ever clicked Scary Face. Nope. Lady is very rude. Or this couple is very rude. They put a couch beside their plane. Like, it was more difficult to talk to the plane. Excuse me. Let's grab this on the way. Hello, Badoo. Oh, how I wish I could catch you. I would definitely sack my Flora Town encounter for a guaranteed Badoo. We're not doing super hot on this Bonsley. But it can be very helpful. Looking. This also does not bode well for the phantom that we can find in the vacant mansion, I think. That's okay. All right. Last house in Floratown. I swear that the sync thing will make sense later. Alright. That was the last house. Oh, but there are some in the Poké Center. There is one in the Poké Center. Was not worth it. Alright. This means we start right here. I'm gonna leave the monkey a little lower just in case, because this thing can be anything from like level 3, I think, to level 12. So I don't want to have 3 level 12s and be unable to damage like a Pharaoh seed or something. Granted, it's a Pharaoh seed, so I can probably damage it pretty okay. And Wormpole is actually pretty good. I actually really like that. I'm just gonna chuck a ball. If this doesn't work, then we might use Absorb once. See what happens. Okay. It did not care. We're gonna go Absorb once. It's resist, but it's a Wormpole. Go to the monkey. Oh no, we're slower. We're gonna scratch. Oh, I swear if you poison. Okay. We're gonna do one more scratch. That should bring it down to half. Yeah. Alright, here's Cherish. Gotcha. Okay, let's check out this Wormpole. Both of the Evos are pretty useful. I would prefer Dustox, but sometimes we don't get to make that call. Alright, and excuse me. Oh, it's got an item. Got a Pecha Berry. Alright, Hardy Nature. I think that's neutral, right? It is. Ooh, okay. Based on this. So these are based on... Evo is based off of some secret values. But typically those secret values kind of relate to the IVs. I would think this goes to be a Dustox due to the Spadef being over special attack, but we shall see. There we go. I was like, I thought it evolved to level 6. Ooh, that might be a Silcoon. That might have been wrong. That is a Cascoon. I was right. Called it. Alright. I just wanted to know that. We actually do need to get Something I lied earlier. There is one house that we have not checked because I don't have cut. Or pin missile. Ooh. This is good. This is a Bonsley. I'm gonna bite. Very, very dense. Good. I mean, I know that it's random, but it seems to correlate very well to the IV spread. And I don't know how secret values are determined. Yeah, I do have strategy for the lottery. It's don't play. Because statistically, it's a horrible investment. It's personality ID. Okay, there's got to be something relating personality ID to IVs would be my only assumption. I have no idea. Typically, like, a lot of things in Pokemon are related to one another. Woohoo! Okay, this is actually a really solid team for what we're about to do. I'm always scared that you're going to move that answer, and so I feel the need to read them every time. Ugh. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. We heal up, and we get a... I was going to say a couple more encounters. No, we don't. We get into a fight, actually. With slightly higher level things. I don't remember what level Cascoon evolves at, but so we're just gonna go like one at a time. Okay, it is 10. I was pretty sure it was 10, but if it was 9, we probably risked missing something on Dustox, so definitely not worth it. What the code does is check the ID number, and if the last digit is 0 through 4, it becomes Silcoon, otherwise Cascoon. Okay. Alright, we do get confusion. Poison Sting is actually a decent move here, so like confusion there. Alright. Block. Things do switch out in this game, but not commonly. Not often, I should say. I want to keep Scratch. Actually, I think Lick's... Oh no, Lick's more powerful. Yeah, let's drop Lick. Alright. I don't think a whole lot to do here. Maybe Pin Missile. Does anything learn Pin Missile? Nope. Didn't think so. Does anything learn Payday? No. That's actually kind of disappointing. But I guess I'll put it on Panpour for now. 2 random 16-bit numbers combined to a 32-bit number. Interesting. Switch you in. I don't want to use Dustox. Actually, Dustox is stupid good in this fight, isn't it? No. Mainly because I'm not wearing one. Also, tinfoil hats are normally for, like, crazy people. I feel like relating the personality versus or 2 IVs is not actually that insane. All right. I feel like I go to Mossel, and then after Rattata takes out the Shanks, Dustox is really, really safe. Although I could just lead Mossel. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's just lead Rattata Mossel instead of the whole Panpour strat. And we'll just double into the Shanks and just take it out in one turn before it can attack. And if it somehow manages to survive, we're going to have 2 flinch chances on it. So that's pretty good. Alright, I would really like Guts here, but it's also really dangerous because that executes obnoxious. Fight for super effective. Fight for super. Does take it out. Nice. Okay. Rattata's gonna take some damage here. Stop. Not think Rattata would take that much damage. Oh. That was doing 5 a shot-ish. No, because it... No, it was doing more than that, because it hit 3 times and dealt 20 damage. That's crazy. It was doing like 6 or 7 a hit. Ugh. Yeah, I have Gust. It's like, this will make it eat its berry, though. And, ooh, didn't kill, so it's gonna get Harvest chance. And it does get it back, but now it doesn't have a berry for this turn. So it's gone. It also just occurred to me that Dustox is faster than Mossel. That's not normal. Is it? Actually, I don't know. I said that. Now I'm doubting myself. Also just occurred to me that... Oh, no. It flinched on the switch. Never mind. I was like, that thing did Bullet Seed into Mossel when it would have killed Rattata? No, because it flinched on the switch, so Dustox didn't take any damage. Never mind. I will now take off that tinfoil hat. Okay. So, we've got some encounter routing that's about to happen, and everyone's just going to have to bear with me, because it's a bit convoluted. So the first thing we do is run down here, pick up the silk scarf, because that's really useful. Grab these cherry berries, because they will also be very helpful in a little bit. Grab the fastball that I don't think I have ever actually used. Except as like a last-ditch effort to try and catch something. We're actually going to go Dustox here. Because I think Dustox is just a better option. Very tanky, has confusion, has Gust. Which I think confusion's stronger, right? Like base 60 versus base 40? $50, my bad. Still 20 point difference in power after super effective, so. Oh, that's right, I forgot I can level. I'm gonna hold off. However, now Gust is better. Wow, that was a crit. Crit for 3 damage. This guy will turn eventually. Okay. Thank you for proving the point, sir. I am going to use uncommon candies on Dustox real quick. Nice. I was hoping for some powders. Overstring shots. Okay. Well, I only got one powder. But it is poison, so we can use it to whittle stuff down. Just gotta be a little careful. Use. This guy gives us an antidote, so. Alright, thing we gotta do is run here. Dodge that trainer, because we just don't need to fight him. Free super potion and a mini game. Not really. Just a cool little thing. Nice little secret. Thank you, Pikachu. Could you please move? Thank you. 5 pebbles. Those will be useful later. Money is always useful. Heal seed, also very helpful. It's just a full heal pretty much, but it's very, very nice to have. Oh, I hit yes. Got an apple. Rocks. Pebbles, my bad. Apple orb. Topple run, and more money. Followed by the important room of money. Come on. Rocks. 14. Gee. This is a very profitable room because this little Spearow here. I think that's a Spearow. Is that a Pidgey? That's a Pidgey. So we get the gold ribbon. That's a Meowth. That's definitely a Spearow. Yeah, that's a Pidgey. Whoops. My bad, Gen 1. Regional bird? Are they both the regional bird? Alright, I think this game is fine. Alright, let's try to get a good tree encounter, please. Not too good. Oh, Beedrill's insane. Oh, how do I catch it? I think I can whittle it down with Poison Sting. Yeah, Poison Sting. Oh, yeah. It's going to try to whittle me down with Poison Sting. We can't poison each other. Ow. Got all those hits. Cherish Ball. I don't know if this is going to work well. Oh, crap, it did. Okay, this is excellent. This is so good. Alright, that is Beedrill in the back of the party. Does it have Twin Needle? It does. That's so good! And that's a good spread, too. Swarm's not great, I do have to say. Not great, but we can make it work. Alright, oh, I almost forgot these. Alright, we gotta pop a repel to get out. Because chaos shall ensue in a little bit. Go. Ooh. Alright, this brings us to... Oh. Like, wait, what are we doing here? Alright, this lets us sell the gold ribbon. So now we have 10,000. And we'll empty the Pokey as well. Empty the Pokey. Oh, I didn't try to steal any books. We're actually going to wait on that. We will need money. But first, we need this. Yeah, this guy's really rude, but he gives us headbutt for 10,000, which is so expensive. But it's definitely worth it because it gives us a bunch of extra encounters right off the bat. And we have less than 1,000 cash. So we are able to freely try and take things. And if we fail, normally they take 1,000 from you. If you don't have 1,000, they just kind of let you go. Even if they would take all of our money, we have $72. We literally can't do anything with that anyway. So this is just... where's that meme? Free real estate. Wow, this is supposed to be a 70% chance to succeed. If I remember right. That was 3 in a row. Ouch. 4. Okay. Wow. Huh. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Crazy. Well, that was like 1 out of 5. Okay, there we go. Getting better. It's actually worse than that. Yeah. We're on a streak. On a winning streak. How long will it go on? Oof. And we lost it. Oof. Back on the losing streak. Well. Ouch. Alright, last one. The reason we do this is because each book sells for like 700. Oh, this isn't a book. Dang. Could have gotten a netball, which would have been nice for bug types. Okay. Going back this way. Now that we have headbutt, we have a distinct opportunity. Not for Zigzagoon, sadly. Or for Rattata. We have an opportunity for this little guy. Let us see what it shall be. Unfortunately, with the levels of our Pokemon, we probably can't hurt it. Because this thing's like level 2 to 4, I think. I don't think that time affected at all. Caterpie! That's fantastic. That gives us all 3 of the like main regional bugs, if we can catch this. Which is super, super good, because it should allow us to get a better encounter in Flower Forest. So I'm happy. Can't you tell? I'm happy. I wasn't prepared. Aw, Badoo would have been super cool. We can still get one on Route 2 and on Route 6. But honestly, I think the better encounter on Route 6 is Swablu and Smoliv. Those are really good encounters because Smoliv can bait grass types. And Altaria is just insane. Even though I really didn't use it a whole lot. Which is odd now that I'm thinking about it. Why didn't I use Altaria last run? Alright, now... Oh, do we have enough repels? Well, we only have to make it through the forest. We don't have to make it all the way back. 3 repels should be enough. I think. Alright, here we go. Starting the repel. We are taking as few needless steps as possible. Might should have gotten more Pokeballs. Venonat! It's awesome. I should have checked Dustox's ability. I think it's Shield Dust. Yeah, it's always Shield Dust. Okay. Swarm we can bait bug types with. I don't think we want to bait bug types right now, but we can later. Venonat is very good, but this is a very low Venonat. I don't want to kill it. And I don't know the best option to do that. I think it might actually be poisoning it, or maybe flail with Bonsly. Bonsly's like not good at dealing damage in the first place, and flail is really low base power move right here. Yeah. It can take one more. Okay, well, we're disabled, so. I'm gonna Copycat. Just because I can. Perfect. Fake tears. Hit yourself. Nice. Okay. It's still confused. I also just realized that I can't poison powder this thing because it's Venonat. It's bug poison. That's its thing. Oh, come on. Oh, Venom Sport. Alright, I don't really want to hit it with Bonsly again. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this until I get Supersonic again. Oh, we disabled Copycat. Okay. We're gonna try the Cherish Ball again. I think I have to flail. I actually have money this time. It's good. Dang it! Am I gonna lose this Venonat? I have to flail here. Okay, awesome. There's no way Beedrill can hurt it. Beedrill's just too good of a Pokemon. Did anyone think that they would ever hear that sentence, by the way? Gosh, dang it, stop disabling me. Wait, we're speed tying? No! Oh, I got the Supersonic too. Got it. Nice. Okay, and now we switch around for a second until it hits itself. Or doesn't, I guess. Yeah, that figures. I don't think I've ever used Copycat this much in a battle. I've got like 2 more shots, but they're not good. Come on, please. Oh, come on! What is with this Venonat? There we go. Jeez. It actually, that was the last thing I had for it. Okay, we're probably gonna go have to buy another repel. Oh. Just a few more steps. Made it. Okay. That was crazy, by the way. Ooh. There you are. All right. There it is. I was like, the repel didn't wear off, right? All right, we are going to grab a lower level thing this time so that we can whittle that down a little easier in case we run into something. All right, now we're hoping for a Pidgey, Power Lens, and Tinted Lens. Ooh. I still want Dustox. We'll drop Panpour. Just a couple levels higher, probably like 8, up to 8. There we go. That way we're not too strong, but we can definitely take a couple hits. All right, dude, money economy, like, in this early game is so rough. Thankfully, we have all these, so we can, like, make a living real quick. It's only 500 more to the next set. Oh, but we gotta buy some repels, I think. So what I'll do is I'll just use all this right now. And that should give us, yeah, more than enough. So let's get 10 more. And then 3 repels. That gives us an even 5, which is really good. All right, now let's try to go get a... We've got 22 Pokeballs because we have Premier Balls. I could have sold the Beast Ball there, too. Oh. Okay. It's actually, I think, more efficient to do this than to go around, but you have to go around to get that one tree, so might make it a little further. I don't think it'll be enough to make a difference because, yeah, there's just this massive stretch of no grass, so kind of wasteful. Yeah, there it ran out finally. All right, so there's a tree here, and then I think there's one more. I think that's it. Now, I don't want Swarm, so we have Tinted Lens, I think, which is a really good ability. Also a really solid Venonat, honestly. They have no way to deal damage. Huh. Oh, good. You learn Headbutt. There. Yes, we save. All right, now the hope is Pidgey. Hope for Pidgey. I think that's actually the only thing I can catch here now. Okay, Venonat. All right. We weren't hoping hard enough, apparently. So let's go. Also gonna pick up some defense EVs real quick on Bonsley. It doesn't matter what level you're at, you're fine. Yeah, we're gonna speed up through this fight. Don't worry. 'Cause this fight is definitely the hardest fight in the entire forest. Yeah. Just gotta make it through. Oh, that one lived. We're gonna flail, because that's definitely on like one. Yeah. Rock throw. I guess that one was like bold or something. Plus defense. I was about to say, this one's gonna eat these attacks a lot better. Alright. Alright, here's the last headbutt tree. So let's hope that we get our Pidgey. Weedle. Dang, okay. Well, is what it is. Oh, I'm not a high enough level. I was so confused. Okay, well, did not have my encounter thing open? Whoops. I think we want something. Shroomish is really good here, especially for our team in general. Approach to here's Flower Force. So we can't get Caterpie, Wurmple, or Weedle, which are really common. If we go in the morning, we have a really high chance to get a Pidgey. I don't know if it's worth it to get the Pidgey, except that it can have Flock. If it has Flock, then we can really bait encounters later. Shroomish, I think that the best encounter here is Trico, which I don't think anyone would disagree with. I think the best likely encounter is Shroomish. That's my opinion. And the best way to go for Shroomish is at night, and we risk Tarantula. Spinnerak's actually not bad. Tandem Mouse actually is duped on Route 2. Shroomish would be the preferred thing, though. So, what do we do? Yeah, I think we go for the Shroomish. Well, let's. I think the Pidgey might be better. I think that Shroomish would be great, but it's only a 5% chance, 10% chance, sorry, shared with Fungus, which is also really good, but not quite as helpful, in my opinion, as Breloom. And we have to dodge Tarantula, Spinarak, Tandem Mouse, and Morlul. Or we go in the morning, we get a pretty high chance at a Pidgey. Yeah, I think we go for the Pidgey. I think the Pidgey will help us more because of Flock. It helps us get Swablu on Route 6. It helps us get Drifloon if we want it on Route 3. It helps us find Zubat faster, I guess. Helps us get Yanma in Poké Park. Gligar on Route 7. Gligar in the desert. Volibee in Santiana Steppes. Yeah, I think, and all of those are like really good encounters for where they're at. So I think that Pidgey's probably the better choice. Oh, nope. We don't need that. Might be better to lead Bonsly. Alright, and it is morning. There's our 20% Pidgey. I don't know of any way to check the ability on this thing. Well, that was rude. Nice. Alright. Well, there's our Flower Forest encounter. So let's go ahead and get out of Flower Forest. I don't want to use repels to get out because they are very valuable. And that lets us run back to Lake Hope and get a honey tree encounter there. Yeah, I say we just go for it. I was gonna say we might want to delay. I don't really see a reason why. Ooh, we gotta come back this way anyway, so. Gonna say let's grab that TM, but we gotta come back anyway, so it's fine. We already got our encounter here, so no tandem mouse for us. We will stop off at this one because I don't want to do a ton of battles when we come back. I just want to come in and fight light again. All the other stuff we can pick up without risking any battles, but this one's guarded, so we got to do this one now. That's gotta be on like 1. And now you're quad weak. Oh, okay. Huh. That's actually a problem. Are you joking right now? I'm hoping this is Gus. What on earth is this thing? Holy cow! It got 3 confusions off of confusion in a row! And now it's cooking my Dustox! Which actually isn't surprising. Yeah, if this doesn't kill, Dustox goes down, so we gotta swap. I gotta go Rattata, I think? No, I gotta go Mossel here. Ow. We are not in crit range yet. Oh, frick, it's faster. Does this kill? It does not. Okay, I think Rattata can kill from this range. We go to Rattata, and we quick attack, stab. Should have leveled. Regret. Lots of regret. Entirely my fault. Should not have been that close. Sure. Over focus energy, I guess. Like, Ooh, that was spooky. I thought Bonsly would do fine, and then he didn't. She didn't. That confusion is what really did it. Getting confused off the confusion. All right. Now, yeah, we go all the way up. Oh, we can't pick up the walking encounter yet, huh? Yeah, so we have to run all the way back to the lake after getting to Sandy Shore anyway. Dang it, Tangled Feet. Alright, so this doesn't help us right now. We don't have any ability discs to change the ability. So we'll have to wait. I don't think Trying to remember if we have an ability capsule. I think it's worth it to just go ahead and use this ability capsule on Pidgey because we're gonna do it anyway. And this helps us get Halo or Doduno right now. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Let's go ahead and swap out Venonat. We have one ability capsule. I did not realize how many we got in this game. We got quite a few of them. I'm saving. I always save before ability capsules get used, just in case something goes wrong. Shouldn't, but yes. Block. Thank you. All right. That should let us have a 50% chance to get a Halo or a Doduno. If we are in the morning on Route 2. Okay, what do we get if we miss? So if we miss the coin flip, then it's Badu, Baniri, Talo, Doduno. Anyway. So I think I want the Badu more than I would want C-Dot. So even though C-Dot's actually really good early here, Nuzleaf, more specifically, I guess, is really good early in this game. But we already have it set to morning, so that's really convenient. So now we just gotta get some breath. Double check our bag, because I think we're good on Pokeballs. Yeah, we're good. We have a Pidgey that is slightly under-leveled, so that we can catch stuff. We can do some chip and catch things. It does have the ability Flock. So 50% of the time, this will be it will force the game to give a flying type encounter. The only two flying types are Doduno and Talo. We get a Talo! Alright, now we have to dodge a 10% chance. And that 10% chance is... Does this thing have Flock? Alright, that is way more damage than I would like. Crit probably didn't kill, but it would have been really close. Nice catch. Okay, and there's Palo for us. We now get to see how much heavy lifting Guts is going to have to do for that Palo to be really helpful. The answer is it might be a lot. I don't think I have ever gotten a good attack IV Swellow. I think they've always been like 12 or less. Alright. Lonely Nature's great. 16! We got above a 12! And Guts! Woo! Okay, nice. That's very, very good. Alright. I am very happy with that. Now, if only we can figure out a way to get Guts active without paralyzing or taking constant tick damage. Yeah, getting burned early here. Getting burned before Gym 1, very hard. Getting burned after Gym 1, super easy. Very nice. What was I doing? I don't know what that thought process there was. We need to put a team together here to fight Team Light. And I feel like the answer is Beedrill. To take out the ever annoying think. Tadbulb. Beedrill just kind of sweeps Team Light, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing we really have to do is stop the Pommy. Click the wrong thing, so that's fun. All right, let's get a couple of things into the calc sheet. So that I can see if Mossel can take out Pommy in one shot. I feel like the answer is no, because that would be kind of crazy, but who knows? All right. I will also need Panpour here in a minute, so we're just gonna take a short little detour and get all these guys into the calc sheet. Gentle Nature Panpour. I have no idea. Oh, and a useless hidden power type. Terra. Well, I guess that's not useless because when we get access to Terra, we will be able to get get adaptability. Stab. Three, 4, 7, 0, 29, and 7. Those are ridiculously bad. Does have guts and a lonely nature. Dustox came from Route 2. No, Route 1. A bad headbutts. Uh, 5, 8, 6, 10, 22, 6. With a hardy nature. Trying that again. Dust. Shield Dust is actually really good for certain things. Don't know how much they will help me overall. Honey Tree. The Flower Forest was Beedrill. 15, 22 is crazy. With it does have Swarm, which I don't love. Nature's okay. Flora Town. Oh, Flora Town was Dustox, wasn't it? What did I get? Oh, it was Caterpie. Caterpie on Route 1. Whoops. Didn't Mossel. Might bring Bonsly in. It's a toss-up, but I'll put the info in anyway. This is actually a pretty solid Bonsly. Does have Sturdy, which I like. Psychic Hidden Power. Okay. I could bring Panpour. I'm trying to think. Yeah, none of these are great because this is gonna be a flying type. This doesn't evolve yet. All of these are weak to Shinx, who has both an electric move and a light move. So that's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, let's check Beedrill real quick. Beedrill using Twin Needle. Oh, against the Tadbulb. I was like, eviscerates the Pommy? No, that's against the Tadbulb. Just absolutely shreds it though, which is super cool. It actually does get rid of the Pommy, but that is using Twin Needle. Oh. A Jinx instead of a Shinx. The worst typo ever. Yeah, no, the early game's not that hard. You just gotta get past the Shinx. You put a Jinx there. Oh. Oh, that would be hard. Yeah, the Pommy gets absolutely wrecked. Like, bad. So, and that's just by Beedrill, but it's also Beedrill. My problem is it has static. So if I Twin Needle, I am opening myself up to 2 static opportunities. Although it does have Nuzzle, and we're faster, so even if I get 1 static, I should be okay. Oh, except that the Citrus is gonna proc. What about Rattata v Tadbulb? I don't know if we've got enough power behind Bite. Not really. What's Mossel looking like? Mossel's actually weaker, so that doesn't help. Yeah. A bug move would be great. We don't have one. Except for Twin Needle. Let me grab Venonat. Maybe they get Bug Bite? That would actually be insane. Because I know exactly what I would do with that. Bug Bite, so this feels like a little early for Bug Bite. Okay, there's Confusion. We'll take that over Venom Sports. Poison Powder? Sure, over Supersonic. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's Metapod. We get Harden. Level 10 to get Butterfree. And I don't think you get like any bug moves, which is crazy. You like me some Stun Spore. Obviously, Sleep Powder's great. Yeah. Oh yeah, we get Rock Throw. Rage. The most insane move in this entire game. Yeah, so no bug moves on Butterfree, which is unfortunate. We do have Compound Eyes, though. That's really good. Ooh. We have Compound Eyes. Sleep Powder plus Compound Eyes? Compound Eyes is 30%, right? 20%? That's actually important. I need to know that. Pokemon. Pound eyes. Accuracy effect. Here we go. In battle, Compound Eyes increases the accuracy of moves used by a Pokemon with this ability by multiplying the original accuracy by a factor of 1.3. Okay, so that's more than enough because 0.8 times 1.3 is 104%. So we have perfectly accurate sleep powders, and we are faster than Palmy. I was like, so we could leave Beedrill Butterfree, sleep powder the Palmy or the Tadpole, and then kill the one we don't sleep. Yeah. That's what we're doing. That's such a good strat. Because I think Palmy's the fastest on their team. By 1 point because of the no, never mind. The Shinx is a lot slower. Because yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna alternate sleep stuff. We'll still give Beedrill a Cherry Berry. How many of those do I have? I have 2. We're gonna go plant some cherry berries real quick. I'm running up here so we can also plant the personberry. And then what we're gonna do is hopefully sweep Team Light with a Butterfree and a Beedrill. It is important to note, Light is weak to Bug, which makes Bug a lot better. Bug is actually kind of cracked in this game, I'm not gonna lie. At least against Team Light. It's a very, very strong type. I don't remember if it resists Light. I think it does. All right. I don't remember how long we have to wait. So we're just gonna try 12 hours. Well, 12 hours got most of it. 15 raspberries. 15 cherry berries. And that's 30 cherry berries, so we never have to plant cherry berries ever again. We do need a few more hours for person, and actually just 4 apparently. 11 person berries is pretty good. All right, nice. That now gives us the ability to cherry berry. I'm actually going to give Butterfree an Oranberry just in case something happens. Dustox is just stupid tanky. Good to have around. We're going to have an Oranberry. You're actually going to get the Silk Scarf. And then I'm going to put the Venonat back. Actually, something that I want to do is give you Headbutt over Tackle because it's just better. Yeah, Bite is now... Actually, I think Bite isn't great. Well, hang on. Is Headbutt 80 or 70? Because that's going to make a huge difference. For some reason, I want to say it's 80. But then I think that's too high. It's 70. Okay, yeah. So a super effective Bite is better than Headbutt. Barely. Actually, with Silk Scarf, it might not be. Yeah, I want to swap Venonat for Bonsly just as an extra tanky thing. Actually, Venonat might be better, but I want Bonsly for the fight directly after this one, where Bonsly's far better. Pseudo Wudo specifically, I guess, is far better. Okay, I'm gonna heal just in case. I don't think I'm missing anything, but you know, the one time I don't plan for it is when it's gonna bite me in the butt. Alright, I am going to reset our time. Okay, we still don't need that love candy yet. So we're good there. Alright, now we got a bunch of things. Just like a bunch of small things to pick up. Like, unfortunate. There's a great ball over here that would have been helpful a little bit ago. But I didn't want to use the steps for it. Wormhole! Could I repel? Yes. Are repels expensive? Yes. Run away on a wormhole. Unfortunate. Wow. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, and we can talk to this little guy here. I forgot about him. Alright, this starts a little fight. It's a Gimmighoul! I have tried catching this. Rhyme informed me that its catch rate is like nothing. So we just stopped trying. Hello! I am interested in this box. Yeah. I wonder why they haven't shown up. If you want to catch it, you'll need this! Thanks. Who was that? Big Root is really nice. I was holding over, but okay. Hi, Morlul. I just get to look at all the things that I'm not allowed to catch because Nuzlocke. Nope. Bullet seed. Dang. Okay. Like Capricorn. There is a strategy to like walking through grass, because if you turn in grass, right, but don't take a step, then that still has the possibility to trigger an encounter. So you want to turn as few times as possible while in the grass, unless you're demonstrating something. There we go. See? I feel like we made that farther than we would have if I just like ran through very, very quickly. Who knows? All right. Thank you. And obviously, avoid grass as much as possible. Unless you're, you know, into that. Like, if you really like your grass, then go touch it. Using the phrase "your grass" definitely had unintended. Oh, I don't even know what I'm going for here. It was very close to being not great. All right, here we go. So I want to sleep the Tommy and take out the tadpole, I think. Because I think that'll just be better. I guess it really doesn't matter. My headphone just like, there we go, just like started falling out and go back in. All right, here we go. I don't know if we've ever had a Beedrill and we actually, what am I saying? We definitely have. We've had like 26 runs. I just never thought of this, and now I feel stupid because this just kind of like clears this fight. I feel like. I'm gonna. Yeah. One. Bye-bye. Powered Up's a really cool ability, by the way. Getting a +1 to special attack on entry is really neat. I also appreciate that it's not on absolutely insane things. Ooh, that might actually be an issue. Oh, yeah, we can't pick up the kill anymore. No para, no static, no static, no static, no... Oh, got a crit! No static. Actually, it doesn't matter anymore. Nice. And execute. One needle the Shinx. Sleep. The reason we're taking out things in the order we are, instead of just taking out the thing that's awake, there is one guaranteed turn of sleep, and that's it. Oh, oh, frick, you're... I forgot it was a grass type. Huh. That was, that was really smart. Alright, well, we'll just honk. Yeah, there's no shot at surviving that. Alright. That was pretty cool. Does Free Butter got Tornado? What? Where did a tornado come from? I get the free butter. What? Hurricane? I think it does? Sure. Free butter will get you tornadoes. That was a sentence to read. Butter tornado. Hang on. Yep, that's happening now. What? Oh, butter popcorn. Popcorn's pretty dang good, gotta say. Grade S. It's an S tier snack. It's so good. I actually do really like Fury Attack here because 100% accurate, multi-hit move, pretty solid. Rage is busted if you can use it correctly. Poison Sting's also pretty good. I actually think we don't get Pursuit. We just say screw it. We can give Thief to this thing, I'm pretty sure. If we like really need a dark type move. Ooh, Psybeam. I normally don't use Butterfree as an attacker, so like seeing that it can get certain things, I'm like, oh, didn't know that. Yeah, we're gonna drop Gust. Moonlight! Such a good move. So this is 60 power, but physical. We're more of a special attacker. We're really not any kind of attacker, though. Yeah, sorry, that's gone. No stab for Dustox. Hyper Fang. Crazy move. Forget Pursuit. We're taking Hyper Fang. Assurance is such a weird move. Because, like, in doubles it seems good. And I guess if they have a recoil move and are faster, but that also requires them to be faster and to have hit you. Okay, and then Mossel goes all the way up. We get Mega Drain over Absorb. We stop evolving because our typing's better here. Now, what I need to check... Bronze, I think? This man's name is freaking... Why is Popcorn such a great name? I feel like it depends. What are you naming Popcorn? Because I feel like a Cottony named Popcorn's actually kind of funny. The tortoise. Oh, I was like, are you drunk? What are you talking? You're talking about the turtles in your backyard? Okay. Please tell me someone else is really concerned for this man right now. This entire chat is a roller coaster. Alright, Dwebble goes down to a Twin Needle, Wormpole goes down to a Twin Needle, and Beedrill will not actually go down to a Twin Needle. But take huge damage. I honestly thought you wanted me to name something Popcorn, and we're just really bad at communicating it for a minute. There's the Solar Powder. What am I doing? I need a potion. I've got like 3, I think. So, spot on. Just, boop. There we go. So the plan here is drop the Dwebble. I think the Dwebble does have a rock move, so I do just have to take it out. Yeah, it's got Smack. Oh, it doesn't do jack, but it does have Smackdown. So let's take it out real quick, because it might go Sand Attack, and that would just be annoying. And then on the Wormpole, the Wormpole's not a threat at all. I just kind of need it to go Tackle or Poison Sting, not String Shot. One hit. Beedrill is cracked. When you're, 10 levels higher. Nope, sorry, 7 levels higher. I want to use Rage. Please don't kill. Nice. Hit me. There we go. That's 1 Rage. I think this Rage kills, though. It does. Okay. And from here, I think we use... Better use Furious Attack or Twin Needle. It does resist the Twin Needle. But it's Stab and we have a booster item, and yeah, we're fine. Twin Needle! Not even Beedrill can stop another Beedrill. Crazy. Okay. Did you make edits to this gym? I don't think you did. I know the cage lock has caused Rhyme to make a few edits across various areas. Mainly in the second gym that I don't actually know if I inputted an account. Which we'll find out. Actually, I can almost guarantee you that I didn't, because I don't remember doing it, and editing the calc sheet takes a minute. So typically when I do edit things, I remember doing it. That guy gives you a really cool move. Not super helpful in this gym though, just because like it works off size. The move works off size, and everything's kind of small. What is in this tree? Headbutt tree, C dot. Hoot hoot, Weedle, execute, Ekans. So we just kind of gotta hope we get C dot. Cool, if not, sad, I guess. We could get Hoot Hoot though, or execute. I don't have a good way to hurt this thing. This is very baby. Is on level 4. I honestly thought, I was like, there's no shot that word. Yeah, okay. So there's hypnosis. Why have any? Dazzle Dust doesn't work on it, which is really annoying. Neither do the powders. Nope. The strat might be just click moves until it starts to struggle. Or just catch it. That is also a strat, I guess. Oh, for those of you wondering how we got... I realized I didn't talk about this earlier. Those of you wondering how we got headbutt encounters on Route 2 and in Flower Forest, and also ran through the grass and got other encounters, Rhyme has manually made many things static. So the first headbutt encounter in any tree is a static. The honey tree encounter from any tree is static. And those are excluded from the Nuzlocke because this game is ridiculously hard. And I need every tool at my disposal. I shouldn't say ridiculously hard. It is a fair level of hard. It's just very difficult. And one day, I do hope to be able to do my standard Nuzlocke rules, which does not exclude statics. But that's very hard. That. Yeah, we're just running around town for a minute, grabbing everything that we can. Gotta talk to Cora. Okay, now the first couple trainers don't have anything important. The last trainer has a Cyndaquil. The only reason that's important is for guts stuff. So oh, a Heartstone. That's kind of cool. I forgot that was there. Alright, that is Dustox in the front. Let's put D-Drill. I could put Rattata too. Like either one would work. This guy, I think's got like a Helioptile. Ooh, quick attack. Oh, and Tadpole. I couldn't remember what the other one was. I think the next one's got like Helioptile and Shinx. B-Drill is looking a little damaged. We'll just... That did a lot of damage. Quick attack works off speed here. Quick attack, extreme speed, and aerial ace all work off your speed stat instead of your attack stat, which is a cool change. But it does mean like your fast special attackers now have a good physical move. So you gotta watch that sometimes. Ah, you have a Pommy. kind of cool to get poison off there, I'm not gonna lie. I actually don't think it's worth trying to get the burn on Talo. Talo's pretty, like, extremely frail for where we're at, so I feel like it's not the best idea. It is also worth noting I still have very few bug resists. Trying to think. The reason I point that out is because there's a rare candy guard in Flower Forest that has a Scyther. Alright. Nice. 3 Hyper Fangs. Rattata cannot be stopped. Attention, everyone! Okay, I gotta admit, like, the light music is so good. And it's really sad because I really hate fighting them, but their theme is so good. Alright. There's Carla. Excuse me. The local gym leader. By the way, this is Bruno. Crazy. Yes. Yeah, so I messed with the sound files a little bit and caused some issues there. We're just gonna grab Goldenrod. Whoops, I thought I fixed it. Clearly I have not. Oh, let's heal. I thought that she healed you for some reason. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so we're doing pretty okay on cash. Let's grab this bike real quick. Thanks. Talk to Cora one more time. Oh, we do need to stop by the contest hall to get the approval of this random lady. See you soon. Huh? And we get a sweetheart. More importantly, at least for the moment, going this way grants us a Magikarp. Alright, that Magikarp then lets us go to Floratown and pick up a Meryl, which then lets us go to Lake Hope, to pick up a Goldeen. And then from there, we are able to try to fish for a 1% Bruxish encounter. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And now we're like super over leveled, so we also don't have to worry about any of the Pokemon in here. for any of the trainers, I should say, except for that rare candy guard, but he's pretty out of the way. Yeah, and I actually might have a strat to deal with him, but I'm gonna have to check some stuff. Because the biggest issue is that the Scyther's absolutely cracked. Like, it's just insane. It's so hard to deal with. But I might have an idea. Might have an idea. Oh, he's gonna, yeah. This guy turns back pretty quick, so, like, you gotta be here ready to go. Or you wind up waiting quite a while. Nope. Okay. All the way back to Lakeville. Yeah, there's 2 trainers on this route. One is avoidable, but if we want to go back to Lighttown, the other one's not, and it's just not going to really matter. Dustox is fine. Ooh. And bonk. Yes, poor guy's wormholes. Level 4. Oh, I don't have Gust. Oh well, confusion. If only I had a move that could take out a 15 level down wormhole. Well, that was hard. Grab that. Run this way. Yeah. Thinking. I didn't grab the Meryl. We have to go back to Flora. Because if we get a Meryl in Hope, we can't get a Goldeen in Flora. I can't believe I forgot the Meryl. Crazy. Vigilant. Such a crazy ability. Dang. Run away. I actually really like Wimp Out on Poochyena. I think it's a really good ability. Especially early on where you can, like, use it for switches. We're at 95 Gimme Gold coins already. We're doing pretty good. We're not having a badge. Dun, dun. All right. Let's get this Meryl, shall we? Apparently not that time. Yeah. So, and not that time. Ah, there's something. Magic card. Unfortunate. Yay! What do we got now? What do we got? What do we got? This actually isn't that bad of a chance. It's like 60-40. What? Apparently, the Magikarp are just really wanting to be caught. That was my fault. Unfortunately for them, unless they are golden, it's not happening. All right, Dazzle Dust. I missed. There we go. There we go. That was actually some pretty good damage. 7 points from something that low? Was that huge power? We'll find out later. Now we go try to find our Goldeen. And after we do that, then we get the Honey Tree encounter. And hope that it's pretty good. Which most of the Honey Tree encounters are good. We just are slowly depleting the list. So we are very rapidly getting into like the, is it just going to be a Dukes territory? Because oof, when they're Dukes, it's sad because it takes an item out of your inventory. And so you're just like, not only did I not get an encounter, I also just wasted an item. Awesome. But, I mean, that's how honey works, right? So, just a little SOL. It's fine. There we go. All right, now we're up here. This is gonna take a little longer. What is it? Goldeen has a lower rate than Meryl did at the previous spot. Okay, and apparently everything just has a lower rate in general. What on earth? I swear I'm not touching this stuff. Is it going through all of them? We're at 1. Hang on, let me make sure that I'm doing this right. Yeah, Old Rod Goldeen is 15%. We're just gonna change spots. Okay. Yeah, I do like Goldeen here. It actually made it onto the last team. Oh, Seeking. Couldn't remember my 6th E4 member last time, and it was Seeking. Huh. Which honestly was probably not a great bring. Like, it did okay. But the last team's a rain team, and it had Drizzle, which is not smart. Like, don't help the opponent set up rain when that's their preferred situation. Huh. Yeah, in hindsight, that was dumb. I don't know what else I would have brought, though. Anything? Anything is the answer. Huh. Yeah. Magikarp still. If we do happen to get the golden Magikarp, I do have a plan for it. The odds of it happening are obviously very low, and we do not shiny hunt. We only hunt for eligible encounters, and if we find a shiny, cool. Yeah, there's that. Okay. Woohoo! Magikarp. Awesome. And well, At least it wasn't a Magikarp that time. 10% levels 5 to 15. Yeah, this is going to be a minute. Goldeen's actually pretty solid. Seeking is too, in this game at least. They get Vicious Rend, which is weird. I don't know if that they normally do, but here they do. The only downside of that is they're not super fast. In hindsight, what I could have done to my Seeking for the E4 was change the Drizzle ability on the last trainer. That would have been smart. Change it to Swift Swim. Swift Swim Choice Scarf Seeking using Vicious Rend. That was my fault. I bet that was my initial plan, and then I got flustered and forgot. Huh. Or what's the other one? I think it's Marvel Scale, Multi-Scale, one of those. There we go. A Neutermeryl. Yeah, sadly, there's no way to bait specifically Goldeens. I don't even know how you would do that. Looking at the other encounters, Hoot Hoot is common. Die, Flamigo. Day, whatever it is. Pretty common. And we can bait those. Oh, I never checked that. Goldeen! Okay, no Drizzle this time. Which is sad, but understandable. It was kind of crazy that we got Drizzle on the other one. Okay. That means that we can no longer get walking encounters here either, but we can get this honey tree encounter if it's not a dupes. And it's not female Combee! That's actually good. That thing evolves really early. Ooh. That's super good. Yeah, we Dazzle Dust here. Okay, it's okay. Nice. Okay, so we're definitely going to check that thing out. And it can have Honey Gather to give us more honey for honey trees. And I'm hoping it can allow me to do some strats. Unfortunately. All right, what do we got going here? Yeah, we'll talk to Mom to heal real quick. That was a pretty good outing, in my opinion. Combee isn't insane. Vespiquen's just good. Rhyme made it a little bulkier. It was already pretty bulky, and then he made it bulkier. Gets a good move pool, learn pool, and it does have use as a sorry, it does have use in like attack order and stuff, which high power, but it also gets Roost, which is crazy. Just gotta be a little careful with it. All right, let's check some of these encounters out real quick. See if any can really help us with where we're at. We got Harvest. That's insane. That's the hidden ability. That's so good. Speed boost magic card. I don't think that's the hidden, so I think it stays Intimidate. However, I currently can't find my... We're gonna try that typing again. Sometimes my keyboard just decides to lag. No, that is the normal ability, Rattled. Rattled is the hidden, and that would give us Moxie instead of Intimidate. I'm okay with Intimidate. Honestly, pretty solid Gyarados. I don't love the minus speed or the 0 in defense. However, the 22 in attack is really good, and the 25 in speed's respectable. Might be a bottle cap thing. Witty! I think that's like plus speed minus HP. Nope, other way around. It does have huge power, but an attack IV of 6. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Alright, we got a Hasty. Ooh, that's down defense up speed. I don't love that. Has Water Veil. That might be the worst ability. What does that turn into? Water Veil turns into multi-scale. That's a pretty good ability. But we do have to make it level 33. And it doesn't look like it's going to be doing a ton of damage. So more of a support mon, but I'm okay with that. Combi Hardy Nature, that's neutral. Decent. Okay. 3-headed. Why? Oh my gosh, we could neuter something. Struggle Bug lowers the special attack and just use... And it hits 3 times because of 3-headed. So, in one turn, you go to -3. That's dumb. Bug Bite's also pretty good. That's crazy. We got a really solid set here. Let's try not to lose this. I don't know how good Execute is against Starmie. It does resist both of its attacking moves, which are also stab. But it's also an Execute. And those aren't exactly the... Like they're kind of tanky. But they're tankier on the physical side than the special. It's not in my party. I can't look. So it might do okay. That is the last encounter we get. I probably would... Ooh, it's raining right now. I can make it rain if I need to. I was thinking it's raining right now, so it might be a good time to use, like, some water strats to get rid of the, Rare Candy Garden. Straight up forgot what he was called. Let's see if we can't come up with a plan to take out that Rarcani guard. I know his IVs are going to be half of his level because they're not defined anywhere. And if Rhyme was more lucid, I would ask him to confirm that, but he seems a little out of it. Hey, Baniri. I am very loose. Yeah, I gathered that. Alright, let's take a look here. Actually, before we do that, let's grab the feathers so I don't forget, and then we will inspect some stuff. Having an Azumarill could be helpful because Azumarill has the advantage of resisting Fury Cutter, which is the only move that Scyther has. But it has the disadvantage of just not being that Scyther. That thing is cracked. We do have a resist in Pidgey and Combee and Halo. Did I put Pidgey? Did not. Alright, so let's start with Pidgey, because apparently I didn't care enough to get in. I don't think I've changed out the team. Yeah, I haven't changed out the teams since the light fight, so everyone else should be good. Flower Forest was Pid. There we go. Pidgey. Ocho? And I don't have to worry about Pidgeot right now. 27, 24, 4, 12, and 8. Of course, it's two main attacking stats, being special attack and speed, are bad. Does have block and has relax nature. I already put in Pan for Venonat. I did not. And then I think we just got repeats from the other trees, right? It was just Venonat and then like Caterpie and Weedle. Might have been another Venonat. And bold nature. That'll be better later. Hello. Hello. Weird. But I already put Taylor in. Clearly I did not. Guts and lonely nature. That would be like Hope Tree, yes? No. Wait. This was Route 2. Headbutt. It's a cute. Alright. Mild nature, hidden power grass. That's actually okay, because it does remove a number of its weaknesses. That's pretty nice. Yes, much tankier on the physical side. Although with its IVs and nature, it seems pretty comparable. Excuse me. Magikarp. Magikarp is 23, 22, 0, 29, 21, and 25. With haste? No, opposite hasty. Relax. Fair. And power ghost? That might actually be useful. Meryl. Meryl has witty. Does have huge power. Witty. And power ice. That's actually not horrible. Very offensive typing. Actually much more defensive with all the changes Rhyme has done. So, okay. Goldeen in Lake Hope. Speaking. Button 15, 2, 2, 10, 17, and 5. Okay. Water Veil. And tasty. Like, hope we got a Combi. The fact that we got a female Combi this early is really good. Would it be better? Yes. Is that okay? Also, yes. Apologies, had to do a few adjustments. Crazy ability. All right, and then I think that's it. Yeah. Let's try to figure out this rare candy card, shall we? I think it's like Gia. Called it. Alright, so the Scyther only has one move, and it's Fury Cutter. But it is Technician boosted with an Adamant Nature, I believe. Crazy. It used to have Silver Powder, but Rhyme took that off because it was too busted. Sudowoodo takes 20% damage. And instantly kills with Rock Throw, apparently. Doesn't seem right, but okay. Which should bait out Krogong. Right? It could be Krogong. No, it should be Krogong for fake out. Could be Ladian though, because Mach Punch. which would hurt. Because it has Iron Fist. Do these not hold items? I know the Krogunk does, but the Krogunk's the only thing I have an item noted for. Yeah, I don't have any items for these guys. Yeah, Mach Punch, Bug Bite, Dizzy Punch. Very strong moves. Pretty quick, too. Butterfree, if we switch in on Fake Out, can do Confusion for crazy amounts of damage. Against the Krogunk. And by crazy, I mean it dies. The only thing we really have to watch out for is the Ladian, I think. Because even using Gust, we take... Well, first off, we take 43% Dizzy Punch. And Gust, even though it's quad effective, this thing's Spadef is so ridiculously high. So if we get crit... we get crit, we take 65%. Fake Out only does 16, so we should be good as long as Fake Out doesn't crit. I can also buff Butterfree's defense, which I think I'll do. Make sure Fake Out and Dizzy Punch do less. And then... yeah, Dizzy Punch is normal, which is irritating. Dustox takes it pretty well, though, because it's Dustox. I will also push his defense, and then fire off, I guess, a Confusion. Actually not great. Maybe we do Poison Powder. Go for a Poison Powder hit, and then just Moonlight stall it. If that fails, we gotta do some switching. Because the Lady N does actually not as much as I thought with Mach Punch to Pseudo Wudo. Huh. Weird. It still does better than Rock Smash, but... yeah, I think we might be able to do this. Those three are essential. I feel like Meryl's good. Because Azumeryl's good. Azumarill, sorry. Azu. Oh, it's Azurill. Right, never mind. Let's see. I think I can get... oh, I get Aqua Tail early, not Play Rough. Never mind. Palladian has Iron Head. Yeah, we take big damage from Chef. Aqua Tail will do good damage to both, it looks like. The Ladian and the Krogunk. Question is switching in, right? Mossel just doesn't really help here. Ooh, this is really risky and I'm kind of nervous. Um, think we bring Pidgeotto as a backup? I think. Yeah, so we got these muscle feathers and these resist feathers. It's the only feathers that we have, which is annoying. Man. Yeah, and we can't do resist on everyone, but these three, I think, can clear this. I already gave you yours, yeah. Really gonna depend on how much that Fury Cutter does. Slam over tackle, bounce over charm, and Aqua Tail over helping hand. Wow! Pidgey gets quick attack, which is actually really, really good. Whirlwind, I don't see being really useful. But maybe. Alright, now what we're going to do is berry. A bunch of berries. And place of your silver powder. Everyone's got orange berries, so we gotta watch that. I don't think the EVs at this point are gonna do a whole lot. But every little bit helps here. Oh, hang on. I apparently did not put in Butterfree's IVs earlier, so it's actually going to be taking things a little bit better than I thought. And doing a little bit more damage than I thought. Just a little. Dustox. Gets 32 invested into defense. Beedrill gets 32 into attack. Azu into attack, of course. And then Pidgeotto's just chilling. Might as well do defense just for this fight, just to try to make sure she stays a little bit healthier. Yeah, I don't need a hard charm or anything on Sudowoodo, according to this. Let me check that attack stat. Make sure we're not doing anything crazy here. 48, 54. Okay, we're good. Actually, the highest damaging move from Ladian is Bug Bite. I guess just because it's so much more power. Yeah, Scyther still deals like 24% with the Fury Cutter, which is crazy. I want to make sure that Technician boost is working. It is. Stab is also working, so looks correct. Our health is right. Like, everything seems okay. Man. So it is important to note that the rock does not resist bug for reasons unknown. Yeah, just making sure that I didn't misenter that somewhere. Yeah, for some reason rock is super effective to bug. However, a bug can punch through a rock, I guess. I don't know. Well, no, that would be super effective. I don't know. All right. If I could get out of this crash. There you go. I think that the first rare candy trainer is, I have considered the scariest for a while, and now I'm questioning myself based off of the numbers I'm seeing. Man. I apparently forgot how to breathe or something, because something got caught. Alright, here we go. We're going rare candy. This is the first time in a while. Ho, you want that rare candy, don't you? Yeah, here's the Scyther. Okay, the hope is for 25% max. He does get first, and it dealt, what, 14 damage? Nope, 16 damage, so that's a little higher than I thought it would. Okay, this Krogunk should go fake out here. We should be okay to go to Tornado. Ooh, it rock smashed. I'm okay with that. Ooh, that's not great. Oh, I have Psybeam, not Confusion. This is better. Bye-bye. Good kill. And now the Ladian. Need to confirm. That was really weird. That's the, like, one of the first times I've seen things not go for fake out turn one. It might go Bug Bite here, but it should go Dizzy Punch. Oh, I'm faster. By 1 point. Ooh, okay, that's just good. I think Gust, yeah, Gust does more damage. And that's a win. Alright, so what did we learn? Butterfree is cracked, and I should have been using it more. I feel really dumb. Like, I've just put Butterfree in the box and kind of ignored it. I am slowly learning over the course of this that I don't always make the best decisions in Nuzlocke. Huh. I think I fall into the same issue that a lot of people do. Which is, I think that Pokemon's bad, so I'm not going to use it, and I'm not even going to think about it. Or, like, in Butterfree's case, oh, that's a Catchmon. It's not a Battlemon. Clearly, it can do something. Now, is that something mostly kind of gimmicky with the sleep powder strats? Yes. Does it work? Also, yes. gonna have to look at something and I'm gonna be mad if it works. Okay, this lets us heal up. Now we do have a number of trainers that are slightly annoying because they are gym trainers, and every gym trainer has a custom moveset. Typically they're not super bad. Jeez. But they are something you gotta watch out for. Such as this Pikachu with Nuzzle. And possibly static. It is slow though. So I imagine Beedrill with Twin Needle can probably take it out because it's Pikachu. Yeah. Carry a Cherry Berry just in case. And we are faster. Voltorb, we are faster than. And also take out... And also have static, which is important to note. This Magnemite, that could be an issue. I think what I actually want... Let's grab Execute real quick. Over you. Nope. You. Over the flying type? What I want to see... Can something learn Snarl? No. Okay. Bunch of things can learn Thief. Yeah. I think Beedrill will be fine, but we are going to do a Cherry Berry. And if that fails... Oh, we should grab Mossel. Mossel's a good one here. Because we resist... over you. You're my only, like, real neutral thing here. Alright. However, I am going to bring an Azu over... I'm going to bring Azu over the net, even though it's not neutral, because the next trainer, Azu's more helpful. There you are. Reflect Leech Seed and Mega Drain. Okay. I should give it a berry anyway, huh? It has occurred to me that Rhyme is not as mean as he would have you think, I think. Hang on, I might have lied. Yeah, no. Because the Execute at the beginning that had the Citrus Berry and Harvest had a Citrus Berry, which heals you for 30% of your max health, whereas an Oran Berry always heals you for 10, and so at level 12, I think 10, you probably don't have enough health to get 10 back from a Citrus Berry. Making it much more possible to take out that Execute. They do. Alright, and Twin Needle. I know this shocks everyone. Actually, yeah, the Pikachu had Nuzzle, so it's better to take it out. These things have Spark and Sonic Boom. Yeah, let's just take them out. I was thinking maybe it was worth it to Rage and try to get some, get an attack booster too. But with Sonic Boom, that's not a great idea. Gosh, Speed Drill. Does get the boost, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, this is the next one. This guy leads with a Bulbasaur, I believe. Right? Yeah. Because I think he leads them in Pokedex order. Because it's the 3 Kanto starters, which is super cool. Seeing them just like, "Bada!" Confusion should deal good damage. I call that good. Glad it used Growth instead of like Leech Seed. Actually, does Bulbasaur? Yeah, Bulbasaur gets Leech Seed by 14. It gets it at like 8 or something. Okay. We'll just swap here. And Mega Drain. Get all that health back. Yeah, we won't get all of it back here. There's no way that's enough. We'll probably get to like 52, I think. Ooh, 54. There's your proof that I did not calc this fight, because otherwise I wouldn't know. No burn. Nice. We're gonna Bubble Beam because it's 100% accurate, and it should, yeah. Alright, there's that one. If I could choice Scarf Beedrill, I would. I am unable to at the moment, as Choice Scarf is locked behind the second gym. This will work well, though. One more, it's Kyla. This is Lyra, but we need Kyla. Because, as you can imagine, this is just a Twin Needle sweep. The Chimecho line is now dual type. It is Psychic Sound, which is Quad Weak to Bug. So, yeah. Just find a bug type. Click a bug move 3 times and move on with life. Unfortunately, I mean, What? Light? Because Bug is strong against Light, Psychic, Dark, and Light, Psychic, Dark, Sound, Grass. So any combination of those 5. So you have 5 choices and 4 choices. So there are 20 combinations. But that does not remove the other ones. So I guess there's only 10, I think. Maybe 10 combinations of types that can be quad weak. Yeah, because you need combinations, not permutation. No, you need permutations, not combinations. Yeah, that sounds right. Alright, this Sinisty might not go down, but that's the only thing. Also, Beedrill's just cracked, so. Yeah, actually, counting those, Bug is a really offensive typing now. Because, like, Fire is pretty offensive, and it's, what, Grass, Steel, Bug, Ice? Am I missing one? No, I think that's it. That's 4. Ice is really offensive, and it's Ground, Flying... Frick, Ground, Flying Dragon. Grass. Yeah, that's 4. Is there any other type that would have 5 strengths? Ow. Bonk. I didn't need to do that. I probably could have Poison Sting. This has Ice Shards, so we take some chip. Yeah. And 2. Yeah, so this Sinisty has a shot to live. If it doesn't have weak armor, it lives. It does not have weak armor. Ow. I almost clicked Fury Attack. That would have been embarrassing. Alright. And that's the gym. Not really. We gotta fight the gym leader. We have fought her a lot. The Starmie is terrifying. Yeah, you heard that right. Gym 1 has a Starmie in it. It is very hard to deal with. Especially, like, if you have a Hoot Hoot, it's okay, because you can bait a... You can bait a Psychic move with something. You can bait Confusion and switch into it. Or Nuzleaf, being Dark types, and then not take damage. But if you don't have one of those, good luck. Alright, our Panpour at -1 looks like it will be exactly 1 point slower than Dwebble, so we will be taking extra damage. However, what we do is we go Bite, because it gets Bite, go for the flinch chance, and if we get the flinch chance, woo! If not, oh well. That's all we can do. That should bait out Sandygas, who is walled by Mossel. Yeah, we're gonna need to Mega Drain a few times. Oh, I just realized my second slot was banded. Glad I haven't been using physical moves. What? Oh, and my Dustox, and my third slot was Scarf. Okay, Wingull, annoyingly, is best dealt with by Pseudo-Hudo. And we have to break our Sturdy switching in. So we have to eat a full power Water Pulse. I don't know why this Wingull hits so hard. What? There we go. Yeah, Pseudo Wudo using Rock Throw deals ridiculous. Like, it just straight up takes out the Wingull. The only problem is, it hurts a lot. And Wingull using Wing Attack, yeah, does insane damage to Pseudo Wudo. Or sorry, to Mossel. Actually, I've never really tried to. Yeah, and it is faster than Mossel. I say it like it does crazy damage. It does 39% to Mossel. And then we click Mega Drain. So it deals about 22 damage. We get 7 health back, so we get a third of it back. And then we take another 22, which is a lot of damage. Yeah, no, that's too much. Way too much. I can increase my defense, though, to help with that. And Mossel's tanky to begin with, so that's not a bad idea. Will help against the Sandygast, too. It won't help a ton, just by nature of Mossel. Yeah. So, yeah. Our Panpour breaks 30 with Bite, and then Bubble Beam, Mossel. Oh, whoa, we reduced it by a whole 1 damage from Wing Attack. Yay. Yeah. Alright, but that takes care of the Wingull. Probably using Pseudo Wudo. Back to Mossel for the Wiglet, as is normal. Yeah, I think we do that, because that gives us a turn against the Starmie, guaranteed. Versus taking a ton and a half of damage. And then execute against, Azumarill against the Starmie. Takes a lot of damage. Oh, that move's not working correctly. Just a random Iron Head hand entered, and I don't know why I did that. Definitely an issue, though. A65, 66. This is not good. There it is. Alright, I got all of them. I was wondering, I was like, why does this Ladian have Iron Head? That's such a random move. So I was pretty sure it was wrong, and lo and behold, it was. Just didn't click till I saw that Starmie had it. Yeah, so Azumarill kinda 1vs the Starmie. It does kind of come down to like bounce luck and stuff, even with huge power, which is gross. I think I want to see what egg can do here. It takes 29 from Water Pulse. That's insane. But we do have Mega Drain. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Does not have Power Lens though. It has. That's better. Yeah, which means it might just sit there and replenish its berry constantly, which is fun. I don't need Dustox. I do want you. I don't need Rattata. Rattata might be helpful. Can it take one hit from the Stormy? If it can take one hit from the Stormy. Not if it's crit. Goldeen might be better. Goldeen doesn't take confusion real well. I don't think Combi is tanky enough for this. No. Butterfree eats it pretty well. We'll take Butterfree in. Yeah, Rattata just has a very high likelihood of dying. All right, let's go here and we'll do the uncommon candy first on Panpour. We get Fury Swipes first. Ooh. Rain Dance is really good. There's Bite, the move we actually care about. Alright, now let's do Resist Feathers on you. On you. And I'm thinking on Execute. Well, don't really matter here. But sure, why not? Let's see. Can I give you any other moves? Ooh, Bullet Seed's helpful. Over Hypnosis? Abso-frickin-lutely. Thief? Eh. I feel like, how light is Execute? Maybe Topple Run's good. I don't know. It is weight 2.5 versus Army, which is 80. Actually, that's a lot. That might do okay. I'll teach Topple Run. Or over Reflect. Not going to be overly helpful in this fight. Actually, one thing that I hadn't considered. Execute v Wingull? It's pretty comparable to Mossel v Wingull. The issue with going against the Sandygast, though, is that Sandygast likes to use Astonish, and that's super effective, so, no. Alright, but there's Oranberry. I actually want a Personberry here. Not an Oran. So that if we do get confused off of the confusion, we don't get screwed. Stun Spore from Butterfree, or just Sleep Powder. Just switch in, take a hit, Sleep Powder, swap out. for a free switch. It's not bad. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Let's see here. Oranberry. It's useful. You have an orange. You have an orange. Okay, we're good. I think. Here we go. Here we go. It is important to note that Starmie does have Illuminate, which lowers your accuracy by 1 stage, which was really annoying. So 100% accurate moves only until you have a chance to switch. Because they're not, those aren't even 100% accurate. Bonk. I'm hoping that like Butterfree. Well, if I could, if I do that, because I'd have to get rid of the Wiglet with Butterfree. Yeah, it's not worth it. All right, yeah. Here's the team. I gave you your additional resist, so that'll help a little bit. All right. Save in case the world breaks. And here we go. If that Starmie wasn't so fast, or I didn't have to switch into it, Beedrill would be really good. What? I think it's faster than Beedrill. Oh yeah, base 50. Or 50 speed. That's faster than Butterfree. I think Butterfree was faster. Nope. I lied. But, yeah. Okay. Alright. First step of the plan. Fight! Go for flinch. Did not get flinch. Means we take more damage. It's okay. Except he misses. Bye-bye. Crit. That wasn't needed. Alright, this baits out Sandy Gas. This should be Mega Drain here. It might be Sand Tomb, because the AI kind of likes to try and trap you in sometimes. Was Sand Tomb, but it missed. That's actually big. It might be worth it to fight here, because we're faster. And we haven't taken any damage, so we don't get a ton of return, I guess, from using Mega Drain. And there we go. Bite has a flinch chance, so bite. We did not get the flinch. That's okay. Now we Mega Drain. Oh! Okay. I don't know what Carlo was cooking there. I was like, the switch is big. That's crazy. The Wingle was not the expected switch, or the Wiglet was not the expected switch. I thought I was just going to get some free damage on Wingle. However, now that she's swapped into Wingle, I think I want Mossel as healthy as possible for the thing that's left Starmie. So this should be Wing Attack, because it does a lot of damage to Mossel. Yeah, Pseudo-Wudo doesn't care. We should be safe even to crit. And Rock Throw is 100% accurate in this game, which means no! Unfortunate. I almost gave him a Person Berry too. Alright, so we go to Panpour. We take a Water Pulse. This is wing attack for like 10 damage. He is faster. No, he's... Yes, he is. Bubble Beam is 36. Fury Swipes at a 2-hit. Oh, sorry, 36%. Fury Swipes at a 2-hit is 27%? Oh, no, my bad. That Bite is 36. Naturally. We won't outspeed ever, though. Did I pop my berry yet? No, I didn't. Yeah, so I think we stay in... Bubble Beam doesn't have an added effect, right? It's just damage. It doesn't have a chance to drop speed. It may lower speed. I think Bubble Beam might be the better option here. And go for the speed drop. Oh, we eat that all day. Yeah, we're fine. Don't get the speed drop. Yeah, he eats his berry speed drop. Nope. So again, yeah. Alright, we were safe to crit there. Now we're in crit range. But if it's going to go quick attack again, I think we actually go back to... No, this is random move. Quick attack could kill, wing attack can kill. It shouldn't see a kill with water pulse. Ooh, hang on. Is fast is Butterfree? The answer might be Butterfree here. Yeah, Butterfree's not fast enough. It's exactly 1.2 slow. Yeah, I don't really want to go Azu. Let's go Azu. We're going to take some chip, which I don't like. But it's better than... Okay. Didn't lose our person berry. That's pretty big. This, yes, Sandy Gas. So I'm actually kind of hoping that it switches again. Okay, it does get the Sand Tomb. Probably discourages switching. So we Mega Drain. Take the Astonish. Oh, that was crit. I was like, whoa. I really hope it switches here, but I don't think it ever does. Yeah. I don't really know why it switched earlier. I guess because it missed the Sand Tomb. That was really weird. Alright, Mossel. I don't think... Yeah, swapping Mossel back in later doesn't gain us anything. So we just kind of got to roll the dice here. There's a lot of damage. We actually got right outside of crit range from Confusion. So it's going for the Confusion. Doesn't get it, but I miss. Okay. It should see a kill with Confusion here. That's Sandy Gas. So, again, it should see a kill with Confusion, but we're outside the kill range of Water Pulse, I think. So, Execute... Execute should be able to switch in here pretty okay. Okay, no, it does go Water Pulse. I'm actually really tempted to Leech Seed. Problem is, if I miss Leech Seed, I don't think it does. Well, it's bad for me, right? And Mega Drain does good damage. Bullet Seed does even better damage, and I think a 3-hit from Bullet Seed can kill. So we're gonna go Bullet Seed. No confusion. Dodge it. Hang on. Gotta eat the berry. Come on. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Yes. Okay, 1 hit. Oh, that was a crit. It's over. 2. Nice. Nice. Yeah, the Leech Seed was tempting just in case I did wind up having to switch Execute out. Then we get that residual damage even on the switch turns, but just wasn't worth it. Maybe as an Executor it would have, because we would have been able to hang around longer. But okay, I got a little nervous there, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, that's taking a while. So we didn't even need... I mean, we used Azu, but barely. That was a really weird switch. I still don't understand why it did that. And I almost put a Person Berry on Sudowoodo specifically because of that. And then I was like, nah, the Orange Berry's better. Oh, nope. That was a fool's choice. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right, yeah, we get to buy a Pikachu. There we go. That's helpful later. It's helpful in general too. Now I have to come up with a plan for a team that can beat itself. Easily. Yeah. Yeah, you heard that right. Yeah, we're definitely not going to make it to Gym 2 today, but we'll make it decently far. I have an idea. I don't know if I love it, and I don't know if it'll work. That scares me every time. Alright, so first things first, we gotta go down here. Oh, do I have enough Pokeballs? Because the shop here doesn't work. So I've got 11. Yeah, that should be fine. Gotta come all the way over here. Grab this. Okay. Grab the free Great Ball. Why not? Okay. Yeah. We did grab an Electric Terrain Pikachu. So, and we have a Swarm Beedrill, which is actually really good here. I think. Give me a second to scroll. Actually, I think we don't want... I think we don't want these trees yet. Yeah, so... Oh, Focus Band. Yeah, I misplayed a little bit. I need Beedrill anyway, so... Well... No, I don't. They're all bugs. It doesn't matter. And I can't bait ground types. So... Yeah, the hope is the... that we get a Nincada here. We want a Nincada here, and then not a Nincada on the first thing in the town we were just in. It just occurred. It's level 12. It should be fine. Let's not risk it. Let's go grab Dustox. Dustox, actually, Butterfree might get Dazzle Dust with the new level cap. Let's check. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna take that over Gust. Oh. This is a lot of like, okay, where do I need to go to get an encounter? Encounter routing at its finest. Where do I need to go so that I can get an encounter so that I can dupes that encounter somewhere else? Dupes it out somewhere else. So that I can get the premium encounters that I'm going for. By premium, I mean just the most number, because tools in the toolbox. Couldn't remember if I put Butterfree in first. Alright. Ninkata. Okay, that's perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. Go to sleep. Dazzle Dust 1. Dazzle Dust 2. Put it... Oh, nope. I'm going to say put it back to sleep. Didn't have to. I'm sure you all noticed we do have a quick ball. We are saving that for something very important. What it is, I don't know. But when we see it, we will freak out and we will throw the quick ball. Alright. So what that Ninkata does is we can scroll down here. Way down here. Too far down. There we go. Is it gets rid of the Ninkata encounter, which is not the most common, but that's fine. We're not looking for the most common. Or we are likely to get the most common, so whatever. Yeah. Sorry, double checking. Yeah. Scatterbug, Ninkata, Volbeat, Illumise, Nimble, Pineco, Beckons, Carablast. None of those are flying or grass. No, none of them are flying or grass. I doubted myself for a second. So, the best thing we can do is keep going. Don't talk to her yet. I need to talk to you. I'm gonna talk to this flower even though I don't have to. Alright, and now we can turn down here and headbutt this tree. Now, the hope is that this is not a Ninkata. Hooray for no Ninkata! Scatterbug. Perfect. Okay. The reason we didn't want a Ninkata is because this is a static. So, what we can do is catch it and then immediately turn around and headbutt the tree again until we get not a Scatterbug and not a Ninkata, and then we get another encounter. We got another Scatterbug, that's fine. So Scatterbug's actually the most common. Well, it and Ninkata are the two most... Oh, Carablast! Sleep Powder. Carablast is actually pretty solid. Well, I guess Escavalier. It's slow, but it's very strong. So, as long as we can make use of it, it's low speed. We should be alright. The best way to do that is to actually get... excuse me. Actually get an LGM in the desert, which can instantly set up Trick Room upon switching in, which, yes, is as busted as it sounds. Shield Dust on the Scatterbug, Swarm on the Carablast. Not the best, but pretty respectable. The nature's actually pretty solid because it's not a special attacker. And the defense is really good. The Spadef is not great. I think the Scavalier's defense or Spadef is also pretty bad, so not a huge loss, but yeah. Scatterbug. I don't really know much about it. I've been tempted to make Ninkata, or Ninjask specifically, I guess, a speed sweeper. Normally you have special attack, special sweeper, or physical sweeper. In this you can have speed. It's really good to have speed boost, since you can just stall and naturally get buffs for your quick attack, your E-speed, and your aerial ace. And you don't have to waste a move slot on anything. It's good. Maybe. There is a trash can up on Route 4 that we can also get an encounter from. Oh, hey, thank you, Corpo? Apocalypse? What? I don't know what you want to go by, but thank you. Also, greetings. It's nice to see a new person here. I appreciate it. This Nuzlocke has been mildly difficult, so encouragement is always welcome. Greetings, Earthling. That is one way to say hello, I guess. Alright, there we go. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, I forgot Rhyme made it eggs instant hatch, which is fantastic. At least the Afflutal egg. No. Alright, let's see what we got. Kind nature, so down attack, up HP, that's not bad. That kind of is. Still a special attacker primarily. It's slow for an Afflutal, which is not good. Afflutal's meant to go fast and hit hard. And this thing can do one of those. Yeah, we'll still find a use for it, more than likely. Just unfortunate kind of thing. You probably already have Peck, don't you? I know that was a really weird question. I need something with only normal type moves. That could work. Magikarp will work. Yeah, I need only normal type moves. 2 Mons. I need to run a calc and make sure that I'm not just gonna lose. So we need to get a Shuppet. And have Magikarp, apparently. Nice. Oh, they're expired. Probably still good. I don't think that's how expiration dates work, but okay. Alright. Air Blast is also kind of helpful because we can do some stuff on the Route 6 freeze. I think. Oh, I've forgotten with Execute having Harvest, we also don't need Smoliv. We can do some other things. Alright, we do have Butterfree. Hole in the party, apparently. So we're going to... Thinking. Let me grab Ninkata. Because I need a digger. I want Ninkata as a digger. I need a normal type. I don't think I need... Hang on, I definitely don't want Execute. We're going into a ghost place. Dustox could be helpful. And then... Sayla? Let's grab Rattata just for... Okay, so here's the thing. We can get a Ghastly... We can trade a Rattata for a Hunter before Gym 3. Which is good. Then get a Gengar. But that's not till Gym 6. But... Weird. Well, I want to leave the Rattata as a Rattata. I've got Tailo. I think it will be fine. Is this with random item drop locations? What? I don't understand the entire question. What random with random item drop locations? Okay. Apparently Rhyme's still here. I honestly thought he went to bed. Oh, no. Yes. Rhyme would be correct. Big shock. Okay. I wanted Tailo leveled. I want Mossel leveled. Have you played this? Or all right. Dig. Kaizo and randomizers before. Not sure what this is. Valid. This is Pokemon Light. This is a game that Rhyme made, and it is a lot of fun and very difficult. Not on the level of Kaizo or, Ironmon. So there is a setting for that. Oh, I almost threw everything away. What? Repel. Grass to dodge the trainer. Grab the dust ball. Yeah. Rhyme has gone very hard in making this game good and making it difficult. He has done a very good job at both of those things. Because it is not unfair. It's just difficult. Except for the Hisui and Lilligant that's now been removed. It's got to be the Shuppet, right? I was like, I am level 22. I shouldn't be able to get... Okay, I actually do want Frighten. Let's see. Turn 1, wake up on the priority move. What a Chad play. There we go. All right. Okay, so that gives us the Shuppet. Oh, I gotta go get that Shuppet now. We'll dig out of here and deal with that in a minute. Okay. Shuppet had my freaking number. It was coming for me. Something shattered. Be spooky. To be fair, the first time I ran through this place, I was like, this place is creepy AF. Very well done. Halo, okay. Just making sure I had Halo. Because this thing. So Duskull can hit everything, if I remember right. Yeah, it's got Shadow Sneak, but I think it's also got like Payback or something. So we take a couple Shadow Sneaks, take it out with Bite. Sableye comes out. This thing is Fake Out, so we eat the Fake Out with the Rock type. And now all it has is Ghost type moves, so we go to Thalo, who is a normal type and immune to those. Wing attack. Wing attack. Another one, and this finishes it. We also get a Pearl String for telling him that we won't turn him in. Which probably not exactly morally okay, but we're just going to keep moving. Just in case we get one of these. The plan is not to get a Sinistea, but, you know, things don't always go to plan. Actually, I'm kind of tempted. Oh, we got the Phantom! Yes. Awesome. Okay, we just have to figure out a way to not kill it. Phantom is pretty bulky, I feel like. Mega Drain's okay. Oh, yeah, we're good. Oh, and it's trying to use Leech Seed, so I'm glad I am a Grass Tape. One more should be alright. That's okay. We are going to throw a Pokeball. We don't have a lot of these left. And I feel like Phantom's catch rate is not great, as is being shown. Let's go for a Great Ball, maybe? Oh, there we go. It just wanted the Great Ball. Okay, that is huge. It won't be used for a while, but it's really good to have. And it lets us slide out of here. Alright, so we're good. We don't have to check any more trees. That room's locked off. Can I leave now? Or does the girl try to stop me? She tries to stop me. Can I just dig out and be okay? I mean, I could fight her. I'm not... This team's fine to do it. We'll fight her for the cash. We gotta come back for Rock Smash because... I have an idea, but I need it to work. I need to swap the party around to make it work. Yeah, there's a Shuppet. We're gonna bite. Take a Shadow Sneak. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Sinistea. I'm actually gonna Mega Drain. Yeah, it's neutral. We're Grass Rock. feel like I've asked this before. Is there another? There has to be another grass rock type. Ooh, I'm gonna be mad at myself because I'm gonna remember it randomly. I feel real dumb. Okay, that was good damage. This thing is holding, what's it holding? It's called like curse powder or something. It's aftermath, but an item. It hurts a lot, but you have to make contact. So if we use Mega Drain, we don't make contact, and we're good. I don't think I lost anything to that. Maybe I did, though. I could see myself losing something once. Okay. Alright, last repel. Is it worth it? Nah, we'll just fight the ghost girl here. She doesn't have anything too scary. I will heal Flortle, though, just for a little bit of security. Yeah, I'm tempted to delay the encounter in the mansion. But I need to see if it would be worth it. Mega Drain. Gosh, that thing hits like a truck. I guess it is a Shuppet. Shuppet's got pretty decent attack. Grievard does too. Hoping for... Oh, or crit, that'll work. I was going to say flinch. Alright, we could also actually get the Route 4 encounter. Yeah, and try to remove Duskull from the encounter list in the mansion to help get other things. Okay. So looking over this list of encounters, in my water bottle. Excuse me. I am seeing two relevant things. One is Litwick. If we find them on with Flash Fire, we can bait Litwick. We would have a 50% chance to get a Litwick, which is pretty good. Here's the problem. We can't get that Litwick until, like, Gym 4. And we... Oh. We have just beaten Gym 1. So that would be a really long investment. And... Well, we could evolve it right away. That's if we want a Litwick. Litwick is really good. The other thing that we can do is we can use Execute to bait Poltergeist, right? Because I think it's Sinisty and Poltergeist, and then it's Poltergeist into Sinistra, which is kind of sick. Sinistcha's pretty good. Especially in double battles, which there are a number of in this game. And I've never used one. So we're going to do that. I was debating. I am done debating. But first, well, no, not first. We're going to try for the Poltergeist first. Oh, you have Frisk. Okay. Honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. Holy crap, this Phantom's huge. Not the best nature on something that's supposed to be pretty tanky, but not bad at all. And it does already have Leech Seed, and it gets Branch Poke. Horn Leech at some point. Yeah, the only downside to my current plan is that, oh, that's actually a really good Shuppet, too. Jeez. I need to see if my Shuppet can take itself out. Which is just awkward. Probably make it level 22. I don't know if it can take itself out in one shot. If I had a fighting type, it'd actually be really helpful. Well, neutral nature. Okay, it cannot take itself out in one shot. But what it can do is hit itself on the switch in. Because if I bring Magikarp can't do anything. So it should switch. The AI should switch into Shuppet. The only issue is if that doesn't work, I'm kind of boned. Because Shuppet has to take out Shuppet. Right? Shadow Sneak should deal just about the same damage. Actually, it deals the same damage as Thief. So I could Willow turn 1 and try to burn the other Shuppet. If not, I burn the Magikarp, right? And it's whatever. Yeah, okay. I think the plan still works. It's just going to need a little bit of refinement. And I'm using Magikarp because... What? Why not? This will all make sense to everyone who does not really know what's going on with this plan. Oh, we got confusion finally. Yay. Oh, I can get a leaf stone here too. Just occurred to me that if we're trying to get a poltergeist, my powder moves aren't gonna do anything. Let's go for the Dust Skull first. Do I have enough Pokeballs? Not looking real hot on those. We should go get more. Yeah, we want to delay this encounter here for a minute. And I need to look at what we can bait. That always scares me. What's a ghost flying type? I know that it exists because the only ghost type that Ghost has not been paired with, there we go, is Rock. I believe, because Hisuian Zoroark was made. So what is a ghost flying type? Is that like one of the Ultra Beasts? Or the, like a mythical? I'm really... What? No. Alright. This way. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, but we get our encounter out here first. And... yeah, I don't think there's anything to bait. Plus, even if there was, Duskull's good. So. I mean, I guess we could bait. No, is that dark type? I can't remember if that's a dark type or a psychic type. Alright, we already have Shuppet, so... Huh? What? I just got a weird error. Oh. Well, glad for autosave. We're just gonna call it there for the night. I don't know what that was. That was weird. What? Oh, did it try to trigger terror? Is that what that was? I bet that's what that was. That's what that was. Well, I wasn't intending to end there, but I think that that's just fine. That's okay. because we will be back tomorrow. So we'll just get encounters then and have a good time. With that, thank you everyone for being here. I do greatly appreciate it. If you don't feel like talking in chat, you don't have to. But if you do want to talk after stream or at any other time, you can join the Discord and hang out with me and hang out with Rhyme. You can drop a comment if you want on the YouTube side of things, or don't. Like, I don't care. Yeah, with that, thank you everyone for being here. I do greatly appreciate it. I hope to see you tomorrow. So stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I'll see you then.